Sam was a library mouse. He lived in a little hole in the wall behind the children's reference books. Sam loved to read, and he loved to write, too. Everyone loved his little books. But Sam was very shy, and no one at the library had ever met him. Once a week, the children at the library met for Writers and Illustrators Club. "For our next project," said Mrs. Forrester, the librarian, "I would like all of the boys and girls to work with a partner. One of you will be the author, and the other will be the illustrator. You will find out how teamwork can make a great book." At the end of the meeting, there was one child left standing by himself. "Don't worry, Tom," said Mrs. Forrester. "I'd be happy to work with you." When night came, Sam the library mouse went to do some research for a story he was planning to write. All night long he studied, jotting down things in his notebook. But as the sun rose, his eyelids grew heavy and he fell asleep. Squeak! Sam awoke with a start as children filed into the room. In his hurry to escape, he left his little notebook behind. Tom discovered it on the librarian's desk. Carefully, he opened the cover and turned the pages. Then he went to tug at Mrs. Forrester's sleeve. "What's this?" said the librarian, flipping through the notebook. "From the titles of the stories in here, I would guess this belongs to Sam, our mystery author. He's written so many books, and yet we've never had the pleasure of meeting him." "Let's put it back on your desk," said Tom, "so Sam will find it." That night, Sam climbed onto the librarian's desk to look for his notebook. As he hurried back across the desk with his prize in his arms, the mouse stepped across an ink pad and left behind a trail of footprints. "Good morning," Mrs. Forrester said to Tom when he arrived early the next day. "Did you bring some ideas for a story we can work on together?" "Not yet," said Tom. Then he noticed the inky marks on the librarian's desk and saw that Sam's notebook was gone. "Impossible," he thought. When he was sure no one was looking, Tom got down on his hands and knees. He peered beneath the library shelves and around the baseboards, not quite certain what he was looking for. Suddenly, he saw a little hole in the wall. Now he knew why Sam always seemed to write about mice. Tom tore a piece of cheese from the snack he had brought, and he left it by the opening. "Oh, no!" Sam cried when he stepped out of his hole that night and saw the cheese. "Who could have left it?" he wondered. "What do they want?" Sam thought it might be best to leave the cheese alone and pretend he had never seen it. The next time Tom came to the library, he found the cheese, looking dry and lonely just where he had left it. He replaced it with a peanut butter cracker. "Maybe Sam will like this better," he thought. Indeed, when Sam awoke and smelled the cracker, it was all he could do not to gobble up the treat. Clearly, someone had discovered his hole. Sam hoped that if he ignored the food, whoever it was would go away and forget about him.